We are taking you into the news right now with the Fox 45 news feed. It's 11 a.m. Tickets for Sunday's AFC playoff game between the Ravens and the Chiefs are now on sale. Coming up, a look at the celebrations leading up to the big game. Former Baltimore City State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby is back in court for her second federal trial. We'll look at how long that trial could last. And we are taking a deep dive into Governor Westmore's proposed budget, coming up the cuts to public safety that are raising concerns. Fox 45 News Midday starts now.
Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 News Midday.
Thanks for joining us for Fox 45 News Midday. I'm Patrice Sanders. Right now, the wait is over. Tickets for Sunday's big AFC championship game between the Ravens and the Chiefs are now on sale. Sale started just about an hour ago. Now, the Ravens will take on the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship. The game's set for this Sunday at 3 p.m. If the team wins on Sunday, they go to the Super Bowl. You can show off your Ravens pride by getting your car stenciled. Tomorrow, the team is offering free car stenciling outside the stadium. It's happening between 4 and 8 p.m. in Stadium Lot N. Former Baltimore City State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby is back in court today for day 2 of her second federal trial. The jury heard opening statements yesterday. Today, prosecutors are expected to call 4 more witnesses to the stand. It is still unclear if Nick or Marilyn Mosby will testify in this case. She is facing 2 counts of mortgage fraud stemming from her purchase of 2 Florida vacation homes. Now, Mosby's
allowed to enter the U.S. as an unaccompanied alien child. That report also says he was previously arrested in El Salvador for illicit association with the MS-13 gang. Attorney Brian Claypool says DHS failed to follow proper protocol, checking for gang-related tattoos and fully vetting the identity of the suspect. The House Judiciary Committee report also says while the suspect's homicide charge was pending and his gang affiliation was known, he was placed in a foster home with other children.
They owe us a duty to protect us from known criminals entering illegally.
In statements, both departments wouldn't comment on pending litigation, but the Department of Homeland Security added that they take their responsibility to secure our homeland very seriously. I'm Olivia Dance reporting, Fox 45 News, Midday.
11:07 now. Here's a look at today's top trending stories. Trending number 1, the Vice President of the Baltimore City Council, Sharon Green Middleton, is calling for an informational hearing into bike lanes. Fox 45 News has been covering the topic for weeks, hearing from residents who say bike lanes have been added or planned for their neighborhoods without their input. They say in some places the lanes are clogging up traffic and leading to traffic backups. They say the placement of the lanes make it less safe for both the drivers and pedestrians. Others point to the cost of the bike lanes. Fox 45 News found documents showing the city has already spent $21 million on those bike lanes over 3 years. Trending number 2, a weekend fire in North Baltimore that killed 2 people is raising concerns over the Baltimore Fire Department's ongoing staffing shortage. Fire Union President Matt Coaster says on the day of that fire, 20% of Baltimore City's fire engines were closed due to staffing shortages. That included fire engine number 4, located less than a mile from the home, which should have been their first line of defense. Trending number 3, a 62-year-old woman is in the hospital after being pulled from the Inner Harbor near East Pratt Street. Police say medical personnel at the scene were able to revive the woman. Her current condition and how she ended up in the water have not been shared. Trending number 4, Baltimore police major is making history. Major Alberto Colon is the first male Latino district commander in the city's southeastern district. Major Colon has been with the department for 17 years, previously serving as executive officer of the Central District. Download the Fox 45 News app for up-to-the-minute traffic conditions, breaking news, and weather anytime. Search WBFF in your app store. A North Carolina school district is removing mirrors from student bathrooms. So to come, why the mirrors are being taken down and how it's impacting the school day. But first, the Supreme Court weighs in on the U.S. border. We'll take a closer look at the big win for the Biden administration and human rights advocates. And her son carried out a deadly shooting at his school, and now she's on trial. How the trial could create a major precedent for cases moving forward.
Well, overall, we'll see milder conditions for this afternoon, at least temperature-wise. Not going to see a lot of sun, kind of overcast conditions, but the rain doesn't roll in until later this week. And then we could have 60s on the way by the time we head toward Friday. So you can see our highs today in the mid-40s, a little bit above average, back to the 30s overnight, so not as cold, and still hanging in the 40s for tomorrow. More of those lower clouds and that rain starts to roll in. We'll take a look at the timing of that rain coming up in a few.
11:11 now, and taking a look at your social stream today. The mother of the 2021 Michigan mass shooter is going on trial. Jennifer Crumbly faces involuntary manslaughter charges. Prosecutors say she and her husband James made a gun accessible to their son and ignored his mental health. The son was sentenced to life in prison in December for killing 4 people at Oxford High School. Here's your reaction on social media. Unless they helped plan it, obstructed the investigation, or hid evidence, they walk free. If no laws were broken, there's no crime. If they get convicted of anything, that opens the door for the NRA and gun manufacturers to be open to criminal charges as well. Another one saying, parents are responsible for their kids. Why shouldn't they be held accountable for their kids' crimes? So many should be, but haven't been. It's disgusting. In a 5-4 vote, the Supreme Court grants an emergency appeal from the Biden administration, allowing federal agents to cut razor wire that was installed along the southern border by Texas state officials. The White House called the wire inhumane. The appeal is in place while a larger court battle plays out. A lot of reaction to this on social media. One person saying, good, watching people drown is barbaric, and I hope everyone involved never knows another peaceful night's sleep. On the flip side of that, someone says, if I choose to break the law, I'm smart enough to know there will be consequences, sometimes unintended consequences. That's a chance criminals take, and it's no one's fault but their own. Elon Musk claims that his site X, formerly known as Twitter, is less anti-Semitic than other social media platforms. Musk made that comment at a conference hosted by the European Jewish Association following a visit to Auschwitz. In November, Musk was widely criticized for appearing to support an anti-Semitic post on his platform. Mixed reaction to that. One saying the hilarious part of this is that you don't need to visit Auschwitz to understand the Holocaust. You could check note, read a history book. This is performance art. Another person agreeing, saying it's a stunt. Well, still ahead, a new incentive to keep your New Year's resolution. Just how much money one company is offering to pay you to do it. And the big twist if you fail to follow through. But first, the New Hampshire primary is today. We'll take a look at the latest polling numbers ahead. And coming up later today at noon, it's Karamo. Then at 1, it's Sherry, followed by Hot Bench at 2. 11:14 now on Fox 45 News Midday. We are back with a live look over the Inner Harbor. It was another cold start to the day, but things are warming up. We could even see things climb into the 40s. Coming up, wind and rain will move in, and if that will stick around for Sunday's big Ravens game. 11:15 now. New Hampshire takes the spotlight today in the 2024 presidential race. New Hampshire voters set to vote in the first presidential primary of the election season. The Republican primary pits former President Donald Trump against former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley.
This really is an option. Do you want more of the same? Or do you want to go forward?
We will make America powerful again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America strong again.
Now, Trump won the Iowa caucus last week. Haley finished third behind Ron DeSantis. DeSantis has since dropped out of the race. President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris will campaign for abortion rights in Virginia today. Access to abortion care is a top issue for Democrats this election season. The White House recently announced the creation of the Federal Emergency Medical Treatment and Labor Act, a push to ensure abortion access. Coming up later today at 4, a juvenile crime hearing in Annapolis. Fox 45 News is pressing leaders on solutions to the ongoing issue. Tracking how much money the city is wasting. The recent BPD audit raising concerns over taxpayer dollars. Plus, an alarming amount of guns and drugs seized by Baltimore City Police. The latest incident in the ongoing trend. You can get Fox 45 News in a flash through your Amazon Alexa or Echo. We now deliver your local headlines and forecasts in less than 2 minutes. If you have an Amazon device, tell it to enable Fox 45 Baltimore. 11:17 and time now for today's talking point. The company Gymbird is offering big bucks for those who stick to their fitness New Year's resolution. The popular fitness brand will give one lucky person $5,000 if they meet their fitness goals by March 29th. But there is a catch. If that person can't complete their fitness goals, that large chunk of money will be donated instead to their opposing political party. Studies show that about 80% of people give up their New Year's resolutions, and most of them fitness related. Jim Bird says the goal with this contest is to add more of an emotional and intellectual incentive. Mark Clark with Bmore Lifestyle is here now. And I think they're on to something, because the $5,000 is a great incentive. I would love to put that in my pocket.
Yes.
But if I know that you're going to give it to something that I really don't like, then that's more incentive for me.
Yeah, no, definitely. I like it. It's great promotion. So many people, like you say, start off the year with the grand ideas that they want to do. Then, sadly, by March, it's over. Woo,
Oh,
man.
yeah. Oh, you know, January for most people, it's over. Okay, so is the $5,000 enough for you to stick with that goal, or is it the added, if you don't get it, I'm going to give it to the person you dislike the most?
Well, yeah, you know what? For me, so I'm not trying to kill the buzz, but I think when it comes to those goals, you really have to decide. Like, you have to make a move. So I'm doing the vegan thing in 2024. And I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Deciding, like, you know what? I've run into some people at a certain age. I want to live a healthy age. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think you have to. The light has to come on. So it might be $5 million, but if you ain't ready, you don't be ready. So you got to be ready.
That's true. Well, so congrats to you on your vegan. I noticed you didn't eat the insects at the aquarium this morning because you're sticking with.
I did check. They said that wouldn't. Yeah, they said that wouldn't count. That's not vegan. He said it's. It's a term for the rodent, not
insects.
rodents. Yeah, she said it was.
Gross.
Yeah, insects aren't vegan. So I was like, okay.
Right. So yeah.
I almost ate that cricket though. It looked delicious.
What you talking about, Mark? All right. Thank you. All right, it's time now for your wild and wonderful weather. We've got meteorologist Justin Chambers.
Kind of a cool shot for my buddy Justin in Las Vegas. This is some of the overnight low clouds hanging around. We call those low ceilings. I always like to talk about that in terms of flying. So obviously that is where the Super Bowl will be in just a couple of weeks, and hopefully our Ravens will be playing there. But that was a cool shot there from the overnight hours. Overall, as we are looking at your hour-by-hour forecast, numbers in the low to mid-40s here for the next few hours. We're going to keep the cloud cover around for us, but ceilings here will be high enough so pilots can get out and get a flight in today before those lower ceilings move in on Wednesday and Thursday. So overall, kind of increasing cloud cover, 45 for our high. That temperature a little bit closer to average than where we've been. As we get into the afternoon, those temperatures will kind of hang around in the low to mid 40s, depending on where you live. We still have snow covered ground, so that really limits just how warm we actually get. 41 in Bel Air, 42 in Chestertown today. Low to mid 40s for Cockeysville and Baltimore, down through Columbia and Laurel, even 43 in Annapolis this afternoon. Keeping those low to mid 40s here for Philly and Baltimore, down through D.C. 51 in Richmond this afternoon, a little warmer as you head toward the south. And we'll tap into some of those warmer numbers by the time we get to Thursday and Friday. We're looking at 50s and even 60s by Friday afternoon before those numbers back off a bit heading into this upcoming weekend. On our future scan, see those clouds that will develop through the later part of the day today. Overall, on Wednesday, the lower clouds will be around, and then you can feel that rain coming in about 2, 3 o'clock into the 4 o'clock hour on Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday night into Thursday will be when that rain really is here, and we received the rain most of Thursday afternoon. Some of that rain's going to be left over into Friday morning, but all of that warm air, there's the warm front, that's going to be moving in ahead of that cold front. So we're actually going to warm up on Friday. That'll be the warmest day before the cold front comes in and drops our temps into the weekend. That includes the game, of course, on Sunday. You know what game we're talking about. Upper 40s and lower 50s for Sunday afternoon with a few of those pop-up showers kind of hanging around, and then we'll see those numbers kind of hang out in the 40s and 50s through early next week.
All right, Justin, thank you. Still ahead, bouncing back from pandemic lows. Coming up, the progress one Maryland-based hotel chain is reporting. But first, Panera is making changes to its charged lemonade. Coming up, what customers will now have to do to buy the drink as the company is facing multiple lawsuits. And a big night of all-new TV. At 8, it's Name That Tune. Then at 9, it's The Floor. Make sure you stick around for the day's top news and headlines. It's Fox 45 News at 10 and the late edition at 11. 11:22 now on Fox 45. 11:25. Don't miss this. Following multiple lawsuits, Panera is now moving its controversial charged lemonade drink behind store counters. The highly caffeinated drink is being taken off of self-serve counters and moved behind the counter at some of their locations. The company facing multiple lawsuits over claims that the drink led to health problems and even deaths. Bethesda-based hotel chain Marriott says the travel rebound is continuing. After a decline at the height of the pandemic, Marriott and Hilton have both been adding more hotels. Marriott says its number of rooms increased to about 1.6 million last year, a jump of 4.7%. Hilton opened 132 hotels and 24,000 rooms in the fourth quarter, the most ever for the company in a 3-month period. Ford is pulling the plug on some of its electric vehicle production. The automaker is shutting down one of 2 Michigan plants that built the F-150 Lightning. General Motors also made a recent similar announcement. However, overall, sales of electric vehicles rose last year. Time now for your lunch break. Go ahead and have dessert today. That's because it's National Pie Day. As a country, we love pie so much that we celebrate it twice a year. The pie celebration on January 23rd is the first observance of the year. The second comes in December. That's all we have for Fox 45 News Midday. Bmore Lifestyle is up next. Bart Clark back to tell us what they're working on.
All right, Patrice, you might think getting stuck in the Middle East is the worst place to be during a flight, but one traveler learned it can, in fact, get worse. Coming up, how he got stuck in the plane's bathroom for the entire flight. What? Bmore Lifestyle is coming up next.
You're watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is Bmore Lifestyle.
And what's up, Baltimore? I'm Mark Clark, and this is Bmore Lifestyle live from Studio A at Fox Baltimore. Lady T is here, along with Persia Nicole with the long braids today. I see
Yes, it's a vibe.
Yes, give it to them. Let me tell you right now, yes. North Carolina School District is removing mirrors from student bathrooms. This is because the kids are skipping class and going to the bathroom to film TikToks. The idea is if the mirrors are gone, the kids won't leave class to try and film videos, and apparently it's working. The district says requests for hall passes for bathroom breaks have dropped. I'm not buying this. My daughter would take pictures with or without mirrors.
Yes.
She just needed a place.
First of all you need is a corner and a ring light.
See?
You don't even need the mirrors at this point in time. You just got to know the moves. You got to hear the beat of the song, and they're going to go to the bathrooms. If they're not going to the bathrooms, they're going to leave the school, I'm pretty sure, to do it too.
Persia Nicole,
okay.
Have you found this to be true with your baby?
Yeah, first of all, you don't need a bathroom mirror
at all.
These kids are going to find somewhere, anywhere they go. You're in Target, you in Marshalls, wherever you at, you see them in the corner like, bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, the vibe is wherever you are. The vibe is wherever.
That's right. And that's
make it.
That's the teachers.
That's the teachers. You make the vibe. It's wherever you are, I tell you.
You should see the people on this show. Okay.
Hey,
we just saw our first big snow of the season last week, and we know a lot of people were out enjoying the weather. There's plenty of sledding. We know that's okay, but is it okay to eat the snow? Actress Reese Witherspoon is sparking debate after posting a video of her making an iced coffee with a cup of snow. When I grew up in the olden days when the snow was pure, yes. Nowadays, nope, nobody wants...
So the snow was pure back in the day?
It was pure back in the day. It was pure. It was pure. I don't want to raid on icy
It was purified.
Slushy.
It was cleansed.
It was nice.
It was a cleansed.
Persia Nicole, is this something you would do? Would you trust the snow?
You just know to eat the white snow. Don't eat the yellow snow. Don't eat the brown snow. You know to eat the white snow. And listen, at the end of the day, she got the snow at the top of her car. So that was safe. Nobody stepped on it. It was safe snow.
Is the environment safe? I don't know.
It's not.
I'm curious.
No, too many people was out there sledding. Their butts and their bodies was on the snow.
My.
We're not about to eat snow. I'm not that desperate. Also, I like sparkling water, but I'm not going to. Snow is my limit. Snow is my limit on that, okay?
Well, we want you to tell it. We want you to tell it. Is it okay to eat snow? Vote on our website, foxbaltimore.com/vote. When you get to the website, these are the things that make us number one. You can also vote on our Fox 45 News app at the end of the show. We'll see what everybody thinks, okay? Most of us might think getting stuck in the middle seat is the worst place to be on a flight, but one traveler learned it could be the worst. In fact, turns out a guy went to the bathroom, and shortly after takeoff, he got stuck in the bathroom. The door
he got trapped.
Broke.
That is my worst fear. That is my biggest fear.
Well, let me tell you something. He ended up spending the whole flight in the bathroom.
Oh, wow.
That's bad. That's bad, but it's not. It's not as bad as, there were some incidents when people flushed the toilet on the plane and pulled their insides out. Now, that's the worst.
Oh, no, that's...
Hope you're not eating lunch.
And people had to come on and remove the lock to let them out. Yeah. Wait, how long was the flight? Because that bathroom on them planes is really tiny.
It's tiny.
It's not even, there's no space to it. It's like...
Persia Nicole, you fly the most because you have the top-rated radio show.
Go, girl.
All that money.
Hey.
What do you think, Persia Nicole? What would you do if you got stuck in that little bathroom?
Well, because I have the top rated radio show, I'm actually here all the time. That's what the people want. So I don't go anywhere. Okay. I'm always here. But I will say I'm like Lady T, and my biggest fear is to get stuck in the bathroom. I will hold my tea. I will clench everything together to make sure I can wait so when I get off the plane.
Yeah, and that's why you do Kegels, just to, you kind of squeeze.
The Kegel muscle?
You got to do the Kegels so that you can squeeze.
I think we pretty much need to wrap up right now. Persia Nicole,
I have more to say on this hard-hitting topic, though.
Oh, Lady T, we do not want to hear about your Kegel muscles.
Well, you guys got to squeeze.
Persia Nicole,
hold on.
High-rated radio show. Lady T, spilled the tea.
Persia, what is the top-rated song that you have on right now? Because I wanted to know. Is it a Taylor Swift song, or what is it?
Definitely not. And Taylor, don't even come to Baltimore City. Just stay where you at.
Hey.
We don't need you
here. Okay.
We got to get rid of... Okay. All right, Persia, you went too far. There was a power of the P and it's not...
Still ahead. It's all anybody can talk about. The Ravens' big playoff win, and it's not just what happened on the field that has everybody talking. Coming up, Lady T dishes on Coach John Harbaugh's viral dance moves. He released the cat, right? He did. But first, it's one of the first things people see when we meet them. Coming up, how to get a pearly white smile at home.
For that
You're watching Bmore Lifestyle.
And smiles go a long way for a first impression, a great first impression. Gina Gannon from American Steels and Deals was here to demonstrate an easy and affordable home solution to brighten and whiten your teeth.
The following segment is sponsored by Naki.
Your smile is the first thing someone notices when they see you, so you want it to be perfect. For me, I'm a coffee and red wine drinker, so I wanted to make sure that that's not staining my teeth. Well, thanks to the folks at Mint, they have for us today their instant purple color correcting toothpaste. It's amazing. So it's purple, and what that purple does is it helps to combat those yellow tones. Not that I ever had any, but it's amazing that you can get instant, long-lasting whitening simply by brushing your teeth. But then you get all the benefits of a really great toothpaste. So it's powered by NHAP, which is a mineral that is helping to get into that enamel and strengthen your teeth. So not only is it strengthening your teeth, it's helping fight plaque, helping with cavities, helping odor. It's really doing a great job while providing instant whitening, which is awesome. It can actually make your teeth 3 shades whiter in just 7 treatments. It's amazing. You notice a difference right away. And I was so thrilled when I was able to brush my teeth simply by putting 2 pumps on my toothbrush, brushing my teeth, and I was on my way to an instantly whiter smile. So right now we have a special offer on Mint. Head to asadeals.com for this exclusive offer.
This Bmore Lifestyle segment is sponsored by De Beers.
Are you in search of a gift that also gives back? How about diamonds? Yep, the much-loved jewelry designer Stephanie Gottlieb has launched her latest fine jewelry collection and a half, and she's partnered with the Beers Institute of Diamonds. The collection features central diamonds with a code of origin so that each unique center stone has an inscription certifying that it's natural, conflict-free, protects the planet, and helps create programs for women and girls in the local communities. Here's more.
It was an evening filled with sparkle. Just in time for the holiday season, famed jewelry designer Stephanie Gottlieb unveiled her latest fine jewelry collection in collaboration with De Beers Institute of Diamonds. The contemporary yet timeless, dazzling pieces are focused on the beauty of natural diamonds and the importance of the diamond's provenance.
I designed my newest collection and a half to create the illusion of a suspended diamond. I'm so proud to partner with De Beers Institute of Diamonds on the natural diamond center stones featured in my pieces. They enable my clients not only to acquire exquisite jewelry, but also to possess with pride a piece of diamond history.
The diamonds in the collection are inscribed with the code of origin by De Beers Institute of Diamonds to represent its provenance and positive impact. A unique diamond inscription providing assurance that the diamond is natural, conflict-free, protects the planet through wildlife conservation, and helps create skills and opportunities for the local communities, with a particular focus on programs supporting women and girls. The collaboration was inspired by Stephanie's travel to Botswana, where she witnessed firsthand the lasting positive impact De Beers Group brings to the people and places where they discover their diamonds.
I had a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to travel to Botswana, where my inspiration for this collection really blossomed. Every piece in my collection honors and respects the origin of the stone and celebrates its natural beauty in a unique and wearable way.
With consumers in search of timeless gifts that also give back this holiday season, this might just be the perfect one. To shop the collection, visit StephanieGottlieb.com.
Still ahead, a new couple alert. Lady T has all the details of Jennifer Hudson's new love, and the Oscar nominations are out. A detailed look at the lineup coming up. It's time to spill the tea with Lady T.
Hello, fellow tea sippers. All right, let's get to pouring. All right, so these NFL coaches can probably dance, but none of them have the moves like John Harbaugh. All right, so video of the Ravens coach went viral after the Ravens win on Saturday. We beat the Texans, and now we are dancing to M&T Bank Stadium. Check out the moves. I didn't even know the man could dance like that. He is really showing out here. So I met him in person at Preakness, so shout out to Coach Harbaugh. Look at him getting down, okay?
Yes.
All right, now anyway, so basically, M&T Bank Stadium Sunday, big deal, right? Okay, we take on Taylor Swift and the Chiefs, right? Yep, the Swifties have entered the chat, y'all. Everyone wants to see if Taylor's coming to Baltimore. And we know already that the big game's coming up, and we know Usher is set to put on an amazing halftime show at the big game, but pregame performers have been announced, y'all, and I have a few questions. All right, but hear me out. So Reba McEntire is gonna sing the national anthem, right? I love that. Post Malone is gonna sing America the Beautiful, though. Lastly, Andra Day is gonna sing Lift Every Voice. I love that too. The Post Malone part is throwing me though, Mark. Like,
he's a singer now. He doesn't rap anymore. He's a singer now.
He's a singer. I didn't even know the transition was made from rap to sing to that's what he's doing now?
Yes,
Post
he's
Malone?
doing it. And then they say Shaq is doing the DJ and the pregame. So it's gonna be off the chain.
It's gonna be actually kind of lit, I want to say.
It's gonna be litty.
Are you going, Mark? Can we go together? Tickets just went on sale 10 a.m.
I think hopefully Bmore Lifestyle will have a booth there.
I'm just making that small request, Lamar Jackson. Just put me on, Coach Harbaugh. I shouted you out. Come on, put me on, all right? But they're going to do great. I'm excited. I think it's going to be Ravens versus Lions, right? Do you think it's going to be that?
That would be. I think whoever we're playing, we're going to win. So
yeah, obviously, it's winning season, baby. But it's also award season, you guys. All right, award season continues. More bows, ties, gowns, and trophies, y'all. The Oscar nominees have been revealed. Zazie Beetz and Jack Quaid announced nominees this morning. Oppenheimer leading the way with 13 nominations. Poor Things has 11 nominations. I haven't seen that yet. And Barbie, the Barbie movie has 8 nominations, you guys. That Best Supporting Actress category is stacked. America Ferrera, Divine Joy, Emily Blunt, and Danielle Brooks. It's so nice to see the color purple on there. I'm so excited. But I'm kind of surprised that Margot Robbie, she keeps getting snubbed with the Barbie movie. I don't know why she's not listed as like Best Supporting Actress, Best Actress, anything. Anyway, the 96th Annual Academy Awards will be Sunday, March 10th at the Dolby Theater at Ovation Hollywood. Late night talk show host Jimmy Kimmel will be the host, y'all. It's his 4th time hosting. 4 times. Imagine that.
I'm heartbroken that that Fantasia's not nominated.
Really?
I don't understand.
Or what about Taraji? Taraji really killed it.
Taraji or Fantasia.
She did great.
I don't understand, but I'm going to leave it at that.
Right, I know, but I really am rooting for Danielle Brooks. Go, girl.
And your girl ain't going to get nominated for Barbie. Come on now, lady.
I can't even believe it. She was the lead. Anyway, it's okay. All right, I'll keep y'all posted. It's Barbie, you guys. I'll keep it posted because the tea keeps pouring. All right, so let's just say this love is not very common. All right, so the rapper Common was just on Jennifer Hudson's show, and he revealed that he's dating the most beautiful person in the world. He's talking about his relationship with J. Hud herself. So there's been so much speculation, but here is the proof, y'all. Now, she asked him, are you dating anyone? And he said flirtatiously, yes, she's talented. He added that he said his standards high because she has to have an EGOT. She had to have her own talk show, basically describing her. It was so cute, y'all. Okay, so they were being super flirtatious the whole time. In another interview that he did on Good Morning America, he said he's the marrying type, and his current relationship might be it for him. So that's good, because that man is 51 years old. Okay, Common is 5'1".
I'm not buying Common.
You're not buying it because
come on, Eric, he's dated everybody.
Stop it. I know the roster is long, but you never know.
No, and he fades out like a old painting.
Stop it! No, he's so handsome. I think this is him. This is his time. I'm excited to see where it goes. Because love is in the air, Mark, okay? Wow. All right, that's it for the tea for today. Now, y'all know what to do at home. Y'all got to go sip on all that tea.
Lady T, looking forward to that new teacup. Okay, it's time for your best weather in America. Justin standing by. What's up, Justin?
Well, this is just a beautiful shot. Garden of the Gods in Colorado Springs. Used to live out that way and did some weather out there. And you can see that nice contrast with the cloud cover and those blue skies and those gorgeous mountains right there. So part of the Rocky Mountain chain. Of course, we don't have mountains that are that tall out here, but we have snow and we've got milder afternoon temperatures that's going to help to melt a lot of that snow away, especially with the rain that's on the way later this week. In fact, we're going to see 60s here by Friday, which will be well above average average for late January. Here's a look at your hour-by-hour forecast. Those temperatures in the low to mid 40s for the next couple of hours, keeping those clouds around through most of the day today. But note the average high of 43. That's as low as the average goes. We're going to start to see those average numbers creep up over the next couple of days as we get out of January and into February. Lower 40s for Chestertown, Stevensville, down through the Eastern Shore. 43 in Annapolis today. 45 Baltimore City. 43 in Cockeysville and Hunt Valley. Most of us stay in the 40s along the 95 corridor, and then lower 50s to the south. So Richmond, Roanoke, those areas will definitely see the milder temperatures. And we're right on the heels of getting that. So 46 tomorrow, and then upper 50s on Thursday, mid 60s on Friday before those numbers come back down this weekend. Really not tracking the rain today. It's going to be the cloud cover kind of setting us up for that, and you'll feel that moisture and kind of see that a little bit more on Wednesday morning. That's going to be the low clouds that'll be around. Then those rain showers develop on Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday night. Really, Thursday is going to be the rainiest day. That's when all the kind of soaking rain will be with us, and that's going to help to melt a lot of that snow. And notice we stay warm. All of these red lines, that warmer air out ahead of that cold front. The rain should be out of here by Friday morning. So by Friday afternoon, we do expect things to clear out. And as we head toward the weekend, Saturday is not going to be too bad. We have some showers that roll in late Saturday night into Sunday morning. So tailgating affected by some of the rain, but our temperatures in the upper 40s and lower 50s for that Ravens game on Sunday.
Your Place Inside and Out is sponsored by HB Home Service Team.
This week on Your Place Inside and Out, we're focusing on helpful ways that you can prolong the life of your furnace. Your home furnace can be one of those household items we forget to appreciate until we have issues, which can often be costly. One way that you can help enhance the life of your furnace is by adding a programmable thermostat so you can adjust the temperatures based on when you're in and out of the home. This is beneficial because your unit will only be running when needed. Not only will this prolong the life of your system, but it can also help lower your bills. If you need a hand when it comes to improving your home, we have professionals who are here to help.
Trust the HB Home Service Team for all your plumbing and HVAC needs. From protecting your home systems with a maintenance agreement to the peace of mind knowing we're available 24/7, 365, the HB Home Service Team is just a phone call away. Home serviced better since 1914.
This Bmore Lifestyle segment is sponsored by the Classic Theater of Maryland.
The Classic Theater of Maryland just closed out the holiday season with a successful run of seasonal classics and now looks to keep the success going in 2024. Here for more is founder Sally Boyette. Sally, great seeing you as always.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Definitely.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you. Well, congratulations on your sold out shows.
Thank you.
Well, tell us about that.
Well, we had two successful runs of White Christmas and A Christmas Carol, and we were doing alternating shows from Thanksgiving weekend through Christmas Eve. That was a wild ride. So,
I love it.
Yeah, we did something like 36 performances.
So, selling out the shows now, are some of our favorite actors going to be back this season?
They are. We have an original adaptation of Jane Eyre coming up in February. We're very excited about that. That's a world premiere. And then we have our cabaret series continuing. We've got the 1950s next up. That's January 15th and 16th. It's a really nice evening.
And you have so much of a variety of shows. Tell us about your process. How do you select the plays and how do you pick them?
When I'm choosing the material, I just try to choose something that I think the audience is going to connect with. And so we're doing work that is spanning from the classics all the way to modern musicals and music that is really in the modern vocabulary. So we've got music from the decades that starts maybe in the 20s or 30s or 40s, but that music is still being re-recorded by modern artists today.
I love it. And again, it's obviously working because you're expanding and you're growing. And so, tell us about that and what we can look forward to as you expand.
Well, we're excited that our season is continuing. We've got Jane Eyre, as I mentioned, and that is a world premiere. And then we're doing two big musicals, Gypsy, a Sondheim musical, and that's followed by Crazy for You, a Gershwin musical. There's a lot of dancing. Those are both spectacular musicals. And then we have two outdoor shows. We've got our epic Shakespeare, Midsummer Night's Dream, and then we've got the complete works of William Shakespeare abridged, which is all of Shakespeare's 37 plays in 90 minutes by 3 men in tights.
I love you just mentioned the diversity and the variety, you know, from Shakespeare to the musicals. I mean, you know, like you say, that's just a great evening or afternoon of entertainment.
It is, and I think we have something for everyone, and I think that's why the theater is growing and expanding, and we are your regional destination for the classics, the Classic Theater of Maryland.
I love it. So where can people go for more information?
They can go to our website at classictheatermaryland.org or give us a call at 410-415-3513.
Well, continued success, and I know it's going to be another great year.
Thank you. You should come see us.
Definitely. Still ahead, after we saw our first big snow of the season, there's growing debate. Is it okay to eat snow? Coming up, what you're saying about it. We just saw our first big snow of the season last week, and we want to know, is it okay to eat snow? Actress Reese Witherspoon is sparking debate after posting a video of her making an iced coffee with a cup of snow. We wanted you to tell it. Is it okay to eat snow? 66% of you guys are saying yes, it's okay. Okay. 34% are saying no, it's not okay to eat snow. Okay. A great show lined up for tomorrow. A dad is taking some serious heat online after claiming that being a stay-at-home mom is not a job. He says it's easy. Coming up on tomorrow's show, we'll chat about the backlash he's now facing and ask you to weigh in on the struggles of parenting young kids. And thank you for inviting us into your home. Make sure you follow Bmore Lifestyle on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Have a great one. We'll see you tomorrow.